So we're in our third frame in our top box, which was one they were working on, and then I kind of reset it for them, and they're doing good with what I reset, but they are still cross-combing us right here. I don't exactly know why. I've got good comb on here for them, so I don't know what's causing them to do that, but I may have to try and fix some of this for them again. We'll get into our other frames though and see if they're cross-combing those also. I'm going to try and just do a quick fix on this one. So we've kind of got to, I might just have to shake the girls off of here to fix this. There we go.
So you're laying it down flat?
Yep. We'll flatten it back out and see if we can keep them going in the right direction here. So we'll leave that one like that, and we'll keep checking here. Let's see if we can, we'll get into these other frames, Darce, and then we'll stop it and go from there. I just want to see kind of where they're at on there.
You want me to keep going?
Yeah. So that is a honey frame. That's the frame they're cross-combing from. So we should probably just get that cleaned up. So this is a much better sign. This is another frame they had completely empty, and that, oh, there she is what it's supposed to look like. And there is Queen Raspberry on a newly freshly drawn honeycomb frame. So let's stick her back in. So that frame's looking great. That's how I want them to look when they draw comb on them. So we won't have to do anything with that, obviously. The rest of this top box, I believe, is all honey frames. I'm just going to do a quick browse at them. So yeah, the rest of these are honey. We'll probably check out the bottom box real quick, see if she's got any brood going down there. She should, because there's no brood frames up here. And then we'll decide if we're going to put the flow frames on this one. See ya. Alright, so we're in our bottom box. We found the queen upstairs on one of the newly drawn frames, but we've got 6 frames in the bottom box of the 8 that are just packed from one edge to the other with brood. So she's definitely laying in her lower chamber. The lower chamber's full, so it's just those 2 top frames that need to be drawn still. I think they can finish drawing those after we get the flow frame on. So I think we'll go ahead and add it, and hopefully they can fill it all out in the next 6 weeks here and start packing honey in it. So we'll get this one put back together, and then I'll show you putting the honey super on this one. Alright, we got hive left put back together. We got our queen excluder. This is our original hive we bought with the flow frames. So this is the one we've been waiting to do this on for so long. So we'll get that slid on there. So this setup here actually has 6 flow frames in it. So they'll be able to get started on these right away. There's not going to be any frames up here for them to put wax on, so...
Do you want to reverse that so you can see the window on the other side?
Nope, this one's got the window on the inside. And again, the port that we drain, that we do the flow frames out of, is all back here. So on this one, you can see here, when we turn that, we pop this window off, and this window out, and you can slide down here, guys. And you can see that this is how we'll harvest our flow frames when they're ready. So that's from the back side of the hive. We don't disturb the bees at all. And our window for viewing them is over here, but that way we don't mess with them up front. So we'll just put this back together and let them get started. We'll give you another update later on this summer. We'll see if they get on our flow frames. We'll keep watching through our windows and see if they start packing honey away in them. Adios. Alright, so we are all wrapped up. You guys got to see the status of all the honeycomb that's being drawn. The queens are looking good. Brood everywhere in both hives, just everywhere. So I think both hives are in wonderful condition. We will have to do some mite checks on them later this summer, but things are looking great. We got all cleaned up. There's our bird feeder. Birds are on it. Anyway, so flow frames are in both hives now. They both have their honey supers on the top of them, so you can see they're both 3 boxes tall now. I did pull the honey jar or the sugar water jar off of the hive right. That hive is going nuts. It does not need it anymore. I'm gonna let hive left finish what's left in that sugar jar there, just to give them a little boost before they move into that top super there. So both of them are going. We got our little viewer windows on the inside of each one of them there. We will be able to check on them now without having to open the whole hive up. So things are off and running. We just need a few different blooms to start happening, and we'll get that honey flowing this summer. We will check in with you guys next time. We'll see you. Bye.